What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today, we're gonna be talking about NBA 2K22 MyTEAM, lads. So, what we are gonna be talking about here is Season 3 and how you guys can prepare. So, there are a lot of ways that you guys can prepare to put yourself in the best position possible. The first of which is if you guys have 5 or less games to complete the showdown tier, just do it. Get the 5 games done. Also, make sure, I was about to say, make sure you've played as many games as possible, but it's like, well, I've played too many goes up and down, and I've not seen Paul Silas. I was like, oh, play as many games as possible with Paul Silas. And I'm not even gonna get Paul Silas. I'm gonna get to this 3-in-1 game, and I'm just gonna sit there and wait. Nah, maybe I'll give it one more go for Paul Silas because of how good he is. But yeah, there's nothing to do really unlimited. If you're 1-in-1 in the showdown tier, it really doesn't matter either. As you guys can see, there's only 19 hours to go. So in terms of rewards, don't buy any token rewards today. I think again most of you guys know that because it's an almost guarantee that whoever the new pink diamond is going to be better than all of these guys, and it's going to be still better than Mullen and better than Walt. Whoever the new diamond is most definitely going to be better than these guys. These guys suck. They genuinely suck. And we're not going to see the Galaxy Opal rewards yet. We are not going to see Galaxy Opal rewards until at least Season 4. Well, not until at least Season 4, until literally Season 4. Token market. If you guys want to spend tokens on these badge packs, more power to you. But these packs right here are just, they should be a no-go. They are not a smart decision. They are not a smart decision. These cards are worth absolutely nothing. They are not a smart decision at all. So in terms of tokens, that is the best thing to do. And the main things that you should do, obviously don't buy packs. Most definitely don't buy packs. Keep as much MT as possible, because the reward for unlimited, one thing that I've really stressed on is the reward's not going anywhere. The unlimited reward is not going anywhere. Like, I didn't even start grinding for this until November. Like, my first episode I wrote to Gary Payton was like the 3rd of November or something. Like, I literally did not even start grinding for Payton properly until November. So I was like, and I still comfortably got him. The reward's not going anywhere. If you can win your games, you can win your 53 games. You've got 45 days to do it. So if you play 2 games today and you have a decent win percentage, again, you can see only 66%, and I still managed to comfortably get him. Although I did start off horrifically bad. But yeah, there's no real rush on getting yourself a Gary Payton. I'm saying not Gary Payton, Jason Richardson. The draft, look, Andre Drummond's a draft reward. Don't even, like, if you want to just play draft for enjoyment, that's fine. If you want to play him for the reward, just don't. The 100. This mode might become super sweat. It all depends on who the reward is. And I hope it is not like Rod Strickland, where he's just in every single board. I hope it's a little more like, I hope it's not like Paul Silas, where he's not there at all. I hope it's more like Rod Strickland. Or even, what's his name? Oh, what's the guy's name? Gus Gerard. When Gus was like super common. Like, there was a stage where Gus Gerard was super common. I kind of hope it is more like that. In the vault, TT reward players, like, again, what's it going to be? 200 wins for the next player, 700. It's an extra 50 wins over last year, and look, you get them when you get them. The vault rewards are always better. This year I didn't get LaFrance, I got Purvis short. Like, I played 800 games last season. I played about 400 games this season. So out of 1,200 vault games, I have gotten 1 Purvis short and 1 Louis Dampier. Never got Ramboon. So the vault rewards are just, there's no point even going for them. And yeah, so keep as much MT as possible. So sell all your players. Again, I just set it for unlimited, that it's no big deal, because there's going to be a couple of market crashes throughout the season. It's Christmas. There's going to be stuff out, like, Christmas comes halfway through the season, and there's going to be an awful lot of stuff around Christmas to do with a quote unquote like season of giving. There's going to be free stuff. There's going to be a lot of those like Black Friday type super packs. So there's going to be a huge market crash in and around Christmas. So if you even buy your team then, you still have plenty of time to go for the reward. You have plenty of time to play quals if you want. the reason why I say to keep as much MT as possible is you do need a little bit of MT for things like these. Like, the moments don't matter. Moments don't really matter at all. But you do at times want just any Russell Westbrook. He's not even too bad. But you do want to have enough MT to at least get all the Mystic, say all the Mystic players, to get maybe not the pink diamonds, because the pink diamonds are going to be expensive, but like there's bound to be at least one of these diamonds in every set that's like 10k from now on. And then it's going to be the exact same with the amethyst. They're going to be cheap, so just make sure you have like 10 to 50k ish. If you have 50k, you should have no problem getting Iverson if you want him. And the main reason I would be wanting Iverson is for the beyond level 40, because I know for a fact I'm not getting a vault reward, or I'm not going to play the draft, so I might get the rewards there. And now the most important thing for preparation, the game mode that is Lucky 7. So I'm just going to make my my lineup right here. I'm just going to call it Lucky. You only have 4 players. You only have 5 players to use, so you don't make any subs. The thing with Lucky 7 is you pick guys that are going to get quick stops and that are going to score quickly. The most important badges in this mode are Lucky number 7. So what am I saying? Lucky number 7? Clutch time. Lucky number 7 is the most important badge in this game mode. So I have a Penny Hardaway. I sold my half. I found this Penny Hardaway up for 42k. I bought a half Penny. I bought a half Penny Hardaway. I bought a half post spin Penny Hardaway, and then I saw this Penny Hardaway up for like 40k when he was going up, when he was like 45k, and I sold my post spin one that I bought for like 45k earlier for like 75k. So I made a little bit of profit, and I was like, the more I was playing, like half post spin versus gold post spin seemed very similar. I found one here with gold dream shake, gold post spin, and gold lucky number 7. So this lucky number 7 badge is going to be huge, because within a 14-second shot clock, you literally are going to get quick shots every single time. So you don't really have much time to slow down the game. And another really important badge that people are going to sleep on is Interceptor. Bullet Passer and Interceptor are also going to be huge. The reason why Interceptor is going to be huge is people are going to be launching down the floor. Like, everyone has to play at this fast pace. Like, I'm not sure I'll be very good at this mode. This is the game mode for the Tide Ebos of the world. It's like, if you guys don't know, I play slow. Like, when I'm good, like, whenever I play the game competitively and I'm actually kind of locked in and decent at this game, it's when I can slow down a tempo of a game. That's one thing I do very, very well. I'm not very good at this game. I just do one thing particularly well. So guys like this are actually going to be huge for you guys. So you might think, oh, surely a James Harden is really good because he's decent on defense. Nah, you want guys like Eddie Jones. You want Eddie Jones, Mikal Bridges. Like, you get the two of these guys on the floor with Penny, and it's going to be a tough one for your opponent. Every pass is going to be taken out of the air. And that's why, even though I do prefer George Mikan, I sold my Mikan. Even though, like, George Mikan has been my guy, Kevin Garnett's going to be in there with Hall of Fame Intimidate or Interceptor. Because people are going to be launching the ball long, because you only have 14 seconds, so there's going to be a lot of rebound launch long. Guys with Interceptor kind of matter. And then, look, you got to have some sort of offense, so I'm just going to put in Carmelo Anthony because he doesn't miss. As simple as that. Like, Melo's not great on defense, but he's not terrible. Is he coming Interceptor? Comes a lucky 7, though. And also limitless spot up so we can shoot the 4-pointers. That is another big badge to have. So you need guys that can be able to shoot the 4-pointers, as well as guys that can play defense. So I actually think the 4-point shot is going to be... It's going to be a weird one. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the 4-point shot ends up being like a nothing shot in the game, because I think a lot of people are going to be kind of shooting from that range anyway, even without the... Or, sorry, not the 4-point shot, the limitless range badge. If you want to use a Drazen, that'll work. But I think there'll be plenty of other ways. Like, the 4-point shot is behind, out of these, where these is a hot zone. It's from here. Like, I'm pretty confident that guys can... It's not even there. Like, it's probably closer to here. I'm pretty confident that guys without that limitless spot up badge can still green from that range. Like, maybe not. No, yeah. Like, the limitless spotted badge. I think the limitless spotted badge will help because, again, you guys can, like, spot up from a little bit deeper. Like, with the limitless spotted badge, you can consistently hit from here. Whereas without the limitless spotted badge, you really probably have to hug the 4-point line. But, like, you can still shoot the 4-pointer. So, I was originally, like, super, like, high on the, on, like, limitless spotted. But the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, the 4-point shot, like, it ends here, I'm pretty confident. Like, the 4-point shot on the wing ends, like, here. Like, that would be a 4-pointer. That, like, these guys here, as long as... The only problem is that they might get warped. They might get warped inside because of the 3-point line. But if you've got guys with, like, 90-plus rated 3-pointers, they're still going to hit 4-point shots. It doesn't... The limitless spotted badge, it will help. It doesn't mean... It's not the be-all and end-all. Like, it is not everything. So, like, I was thinking, okay, yeah, would I use Marcus Smart over Eddie Jones? Now I'm like, no, not really. Like, you would rather have the ability to pluck every single pass out of the air than just being able to shoot from that little bit longer. Because, again, that's just not a good shot there. I don't think... his 3-pointer might not be high enough. His 3-pointer might not be high enough, Mikal Bridges. No, it is. Like, these guys can still... If you've got their release down, they can still hit those 4-pointers. And they can still hit them comfortably enough. So, like, if you do want... Like, if you really want to shoot from, like, here... Like, you're going to be able to shoot from here with Drazen Petrovic. You're never going to be able to shoot from here with Mikal Bridges. I know I greened that one, but you're not going to be able to do it consistently. But, like, you can literally, with Drazen Petrovic, shoot the ball from here and consistently green. Like, if you know the release, you can consistently green with Drazen Petrovic from here. I saw slightly, so that's green. That's actually greenable. I need to get the timing right in this. Like, it's probably the tiniest green window ever. But, yeah, that's greenable. That's mad. But, yeah, so... For me, I initially thought, and I was like, okay, yeah, limitless spot up is going to be the most important badge in this game. I actually don't think it is. I think bullet passer is going to be huge because you've only got a couple seconds. Like, you will not be able to do this, by the way. If you do this, you're going to struggle. If someone is man-to-manning on your point guard, and this is how you get up the court, you're going to get a rebound with somebody. I just accidentally shut it off there. And you're literally just going to have to pass. You're going to be here with Penny Hardaway. And because it's probably not going to be defense ending, you're just going to have to dot the corners. You're going to have to dot the corners instead of dribbling the ball up the floor. So for those situations, bullet passer is key. Bullet passer is a key badge. Break starter would be a nice one to have, but bullet passer is good. Like, I wouldn't mind having dimer. Bullet is needed. Like, you need bullet on your bigs. You need bullet on your point guard. You need lucky 7 on your shooters. All your shooters need lucky 7 on goals. Range helps, but it's not needed. Range extender definitely helps, but it won't be needed. The most important badges are bullet. Like, post-spin, as much as I joke about post-spin ignition, it's this game mode is not going to be needed. For unlimited, it's kind of good, but it's not going to be needed for this game mode. So basically, you don't necessarily, again, need range. Because your players will still green from the 4-point range. They're just not going to do it quite as consistently without it. So, if you want to put a Drazen, like, if you want to, say, replace a guy with Drazen, that works. It does work having Drazen. But for me, having, like, 3 half interceptor players, a Penny Hardaway at the 1, and then, like, just a Melo who can shoot. Like, Kevin Durant plays the same role. There are a lot of guys who play the same role as Carmelo Anthony. Or if you want to just completely OD, like, you can go with this lineup here. And nobody's ever passing the ball. Like, against, no one is scoring on you with this lineup. You just may not score down the other end. Like, if you want to go completely OD, you can go with this lineup right here. I think this might be, if the switch glitch is a thing, like, we may see, like, Tracy McGrady at the... We may see, like, ridiculous lineups like Penny, T-Mac, somebody else, Isaac and Kevin Garnett. Or Isaac at the 3, Giannis and Kevin Garnett. Like, you might see completely... That would be just too... That would just be completely OD. Like... But at the same time, this is the lineup that I'm going with. You guys need a little bit of height. You'll be able to get away with a point guard. You'll be able to get away with Peyton. You'll be able to get away with a Ja. With how fast the game's played at. You'll be able to get away with a Francis. You're probably not going to be able to get away with like a Conley. I think he's going to be a little bit too small to be usable in this game mode. At the 2, you're going to need shooters that can defend. Just 3-and-D wings. Especially guys with that half interceptor. These 2 guys here, I think, are going to be absolute, like, gems in this mode. They're going to be gems. If I had Paul Silas, I would probably use Paul Silas. Because Paul Silas is god on defense. And then Kevin Garnett, if you have Kevin Garnett, he's going to be another gem in this mode. If not, I mean, Mike or D-Rob are good, or the Big Wang is pretty good. And then Melo's Melo. So yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. How to prep for the new season. Get a lineup that is really good for clutch time. Try, if possible, lucky 7 on every player. Bullet on every player if possible. And limitless spot up is good to have, not needed. As crazy as it seems, I don't think it'll be needed. Everything else, there's no point going into unlimited straight away. That's when the sweats are on. The later you leave it in unlimited, the easier it's going to be to get your J Rich. At the end of the day, it's J Rich. I don't think he's going to be great. So yeah, that's the video. It's a quick one on how to prep for the new season. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.